Alright, Shed With Me, week number 2. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm in a good mood because I'm not really. It's been a really rough week. I've had a lot of emotional issues. I've got a close family member having some health issues as well as a bit of an accident earlier in the week. But despite the very rough week and the bad attitude, I've lost about 2 pounds as planned this week, which is great news in an otherwise very dark couple of days for me. Despite the emotional issues, I was mostly able to fend off emotional eating habits, although there was one instance. It was after the accident happened with the close family member, and I just felt too mentally exhausted to cook, which is not really a great excuse. It's actually kind of bullshit. But, you can't really out-logic emotions in the moment, but you can look back on them and attempt to figure out why you ended up in that place. For a new section of the Shed With Me series, I'm going to do a diet review. This is going to be kind of where I look at the past week of eating and see if there are any issues that I can find in it. And I have a couple. I'm not a fan of the amount of bread in my diet right now. If breakfast isn't oatmeal and a banana, it's usually eggs and toast or bacon or something like that. And then for lunch, I'll have a sandwich or tuna with bread. And I don't know how I feel about having bread 2 times a day. I'll have to look into that and see how I can switch things up. And there's another issue, which is the amount of high fat and high calorie proteins in my meals. So bacon and beef come to mind. Very high fat content, very high calorie content, and I just feel like I could be getting more filling amounts of chicken and turkey and fish and stuff like that if I would not drop but reduce the amount of bacon and beef in my diet and replace some of it with some less calorically dense proteins. Although I'm not in a fantastic emotional state right now, I feel pretty confident I can continue on the path. This next week is going to be the same caloric deficit. I'm going to be eating about 2,000 calories a day, optional workouts, lots of water. The focus here is diet, not so much exercise. Next week I have a few new ideas, one of them being to take some pictures of the meals that I'm eating, to give anybody that's watching these an idea of what I'm eating on a day-to-day basis, as well as to kind of keep a visual log of how the food I'm eating over time changes. Thank you guys for tuning in to week 2 of Shed With Me. I wish you guys the best of luck over the next week, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.